Through the whole permitting process. They've been vetting our technology. We set it up there a while ago. We haven't submitted permits because we have to go through this stage for approval, and at that point we can send it to the DEP for all of their permits. We've been talking with them for about a year. We filled out what's called a permit readiness checklist, and we actually commissioned our own studies above and beyond what they asked for. One of them was the potential to a bit analysis.
Well, this is a whole new world for them, so, right?
It's a little different.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. You have a question there.
Yeah, I'm Bob Booth, and I'm this year's president of the Gloucester City Business Association. The GCBA represents 70% of the businesses in town here, and we have quite an accomplished membership. So at our last general meeting, we had over 30 of our members. Rocco gave the same presentation, and Gail joined us. What they don't know is prior to that presentation, we had several of our members do quite a bit of research. And as Rocco knows, right at the beginning of that, they got about 30 rapid-fire questions on the technology, on the structure of their company, and so forth. So our business association is in full support of this project. We think it would be very good for the for the community. He's already offered to work with both Gloucester City and Brooklawn in terms of the truck routes and so forth. That area of our town really is a brownfield area and produces no benefit currently. So we feel this would be very good for the community as a whole. We support it. We don't know if the commission is able to vote this evening. We would encourage you to do so if you are. Also, on behalf of the business community, we would welcome you to not only vote, but spend a little time celebrating Cinco de Mayo with us. So we do have a lot of good restaurants and bars in town, as in our sister community, Brooklawn. So feel free to stop by and join us.
Sir, which is the closest place for the Phillies game?
Well, from here you got a couple of good choices. You have McMichael's right down the street. We have Vitali's on the south end. We have Max's. We have O'Donnell's. We have
Jack
Right now it's 6-1, the top of the fourth. Phillies are ahead.
We would be glad to organize a crawl for you.
That's why he's not asking. That's why he's not asking questions.
Ma'am, you have a question? Thank you, sir.
Teresa Graham, 25 Bernard Avenue. I have respect for the Business Association, but I certainly would hope that you would leave every stone, turn every stone over on this, because I'm an advocate for children. I can say I've been an advocate for children in this town for about 35 years. I'm a former school board member, and I have a grandchild who has asthma very bad. I have asthma very bad. About 18 years ago, I sat on a committee that was in New York on a trash to steam thing. I went all the way up to New York, I went all through that, and we turned that down. And I think it's really important that we don't look at this lightly. We continue to investigate it. I asked you not to vote on this tonight until we fully have Brooklawn and Gloucester and everybody who has questions have them answered. And I also just want to bring into mind, you asked about schools. For the last 9 years, we've been waiting for a new elementary school to be built at Market Street, which is about 2.5, 3 blocks away from where this will be, where all our elementary schools will be. It is on Market Street, and it goes back to Charles Street. Charles Street is here, Water Street, and you're an old Gloucester person, you certainly would know, and that school's supposed to be built there. So please, do everything that you can to fully investigate for the good of the children.
Thank you. Well, I think that's one of the reasons why we asked Dr. Katz to give the benefits of his both expertise and research relative to this type of facility. I hope you had a chance to hear his comments about these facilities throughout the world, for that matter, not just in this area.
What was the brownfields? What was there that before?
Was the BTR per se?
Something new.
And it's already been cleaned?
No, it's actually cleaner on the dirty sites. It still needs some remediation work. It needs to be raised above the floodplain and have 16 foot in impact.
And you'll do that?
Actually, the city through the redevelopment authority is doing that in conjunction with our own engineering, and then we'll put the capital top of the regardless.
I have a question about your Marcos Association or affiliation. The work that you're doing there, how long have you been working